Hello, everyone. Week 3, Eagles-Pittsburgh. Line started out when the game ended Monday night, Tuesday morning. I checked the line right away. It was at 6, dropped to 5-5 real fast. Checked again today. It's still at 3-5. It's been 3-5, I think, for the last 2 or 3 days. A couple people have some interest in the Eagles, and it looks like, which is nice. Pretty much everybody else in the area's got confidence in Wentz. The way he's been checking down, calling plays at the line, switching things up, hitting receivers, multiple receivers, take away those drops. They're adding 50, 60 yards a game just for that purpose alone. I like Burton, but I think he had five catches last week, or Monday night. I'd like to see him get used a little bit more. I think Dorial Green-Beckham, he's been getting 2 catches a game, hasn't been targeted that much. I think with Pittsburgh's defense, it's not the old defense that they had. Still pretty damn good, though. I think with his size, they got to utilize that a little bit more. Hopefully he gets 5+ touches, especially in the red zone. Loft it up, let the big guy go get it. I know a lot of people were saying that last week with Wentz when he ran out of bounds on the one and they got the field goal in the first series. That's fine. We got 3 points out of it. Kid hasn't turned the ball over, so it's and they're 2-0. It's kind of hard, it's nitpicking a little bit, but definitely see that point. Utilize the big guy, definitely. Hopefully Ryan Matthews' gynecologist cleared him to play and his ankle is okay. I know gynecologists don't look at ankles. It's kind of a joke. Him and Barner, hopefully they can pound it with that Pittsburgh defensive line. I don't see Sproles getting any yardage going up the middle unless they're going to do some swings with him and go back to the screens with him. I think that would definitely be effective with, he's so damn small. Nobody can see him coming out anyway. But going up the middle, he doesn't have the pop to be able to, he's got the acceleration, but doesn't have the pop to get through that hole. Hopefully Kelsey gets some new spikes. Because it looked like he was on flip-flops getting slid all over the place. Put the weight back on, hopefully, and get moving. Lane Johnson's still going to be around, so that's good. One thing, hopefully Wentz doesn't start losing confidence in his receivers with those drops, big drops. They weren't just little things, they were big drops. The one to Matthews, Aguilar's had a couple already. He starts losing with those. I think, he's going to use Burton a little bit. Burton's got nice hands, especially when Ertz gets back. I think he's going to hit Ertz a lot more. Kind of like McNabb did with Chad Lewis, who was his little safety blanket. No yards after the catch, but always hit him. Ertz has the ability to get moving when he catches it. Plus, he's just got great hands. He's made some catches where the ball's just stuck right to him, so he looks fantastic. Hopefully he gets back soon. I guess they have the bye week next week, so he'll be out again this week, and then he should be ready to go when we start our division games. One thing with defensive side, hopefully Mills is a little bit more aware of those double moves and doesn't bite for it so much. That one that he got hit, he got that double move he got out against Cutler. That ball was a duck in the air. Still should have been knocked down. I get him getting, biting on it. I see him getting beat, but he's got to get some help there. Hopefully the Eagles can pull this one out. I don't know, 3.5 line. Pittsburgh, they were a little slow starting against Cincinnati on Sunday. That weather was a major factor, I guess. Roethlisberger didn't look sharp in the beginning. A couple really bad underthrown balls, had a couple overthrown balls. He's still tough down. He's tough to get down. Hopefully the guys can, gang tackle him because I think solo it's going to be tough. He's such a big-ass dude. And even when you get him wrapped up, he can still chuck a ball 20 yards. The dude's so damn strong. Hopefully the defense, the secondary, doesn't give up when he starts moving around and, leave their guy because he will find him. Dude can see down the field. He's still very underrated, I think. Whatever. But he's the opposition, so. But I think Pittsburgh's going to end up pulling this game out. I think they're going to win this 28-24. I actually brought in Brian Dawkins to get his opinion. He agrees. So I think it's going to be their first loss. 2-1. I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that. As long as they bust it, defense shows up, offensive line hopefully can do a little better job than they have been. And then everybody's talking about Wentz sliding. He's got to get down. He's not going to be able to play a full season with these hits, especially the big ones that he's taking. It's not just the regular hits. Like he's getting teed off on a couple of them. I do like him staying in the pocket and not, chickening out and chucking and ducking like Cutler does, kind of like Bradford runs away. He stays in there, he delivers the ball, takes the big hit, and he keeps coming back. So I have all the confidence in the world with Wentz. It's amazing. Rookie coming out of North Dakota. He's got 2 starts. No, limited, 30 series, 30 plays he had in the preseason, coming out doing what he's doing. He throws a pick, he loses the ball here and there. Whatever, it's going to happen. It's crazy not to think so. That year with Foles was pretty much insane, 27-2, and he came back to earth pretty quick. So yeah, like I said, I think Pittsburgh's going to take this one, which is fine. Division's still easily to grab. Pretty good percentages for teams who start out 2-0 making it to the playoffs. If they can make it to the playoffs this year under Peterson, I think that's fantastic. Hopefully, I know you guys probably saw, and I retweeted what the Eagles put out when Peterson was mic'd for Cleveland, the Cleveland game. Just amazing. Like, how can you not want to play for a guy like that? Just makes you feel good. The whole team's there. They're all rallying together. He's very supportive. Much different than the clown that they had before. Very similar to the way the players talk about Andy Reid, how they loved him. They loved playing for him. Unless you got into his doghouse like George Hageman or some other guys. But for the most part, everybody seemed to like him. I think Peterson's got that too. There's a family with this team now that wasn't there before, and I think they're going to be. It's a pretty good recipe. You got Peterson coming in, you got Wentz coming in together. Those two working together. Eagles can grab a receiver in the off season, which would be fantastic. Or if these guys start learning how to catch the ball and hold on to it, that would even be better. But they can get a burner. That would be just ridiculous. It's a shame, like the whole thing with Deshaun and LaShawn McCoy and all those things too. They had those pieces, but woulda, coulda. It doesn't really make a difference now. They don't have them. So Matthews got to step up. Aguilar's got to step up. Green Beckham's got to step up. Josh Huff, I don't know, is he even on the team anymore? Who even hell knows? Oh yeah, I saw him on special teams doing something, missing a tackle or something. Other than that, college games. Phillies are still playing, which is nice. Ryan Howard, ankle injury. Hopefully he gets back in, starts playing again. Fans can say goodbye to him. Whatever. All right. I will talk to you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend.